Here we go with question number 3 in your ETA student handbook. It says at 23:30 your position is latitude 41 degrees 16.9 minutes north by longitude 71 degrees 38.2 minutes west. You're turning 9.3 knots. What is your ETA at the entrance of Great Salt Pond, buoy R2 on Block Island? So I have already plotted my position. Okay, this is where I'm starting right here, and I'm heading over here to the entrance of Great Salt Pond on Block Island, buoy R2, which is right there. Okay, so at some point I'll probably have to measure the distance between there, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's start by asking ourselves, what exactly is an ETA? Okay, ETA, what is it? All right, it's simply adding two times together. So I've got a start time plus a travel time. Okay, equals ETA. So I'm going to find the start time. So did they give me the start time? This is problem number 3. They did 23:30. Okay, and every time I deal with time, I change the minutes into tenths of an hour. The hours never change, so it's going to be 23 point something. 30 minutes, that's a half an hour, so that would be 0.5. Okay, I'll prove it to you with the calculator. 30 minutes divided by 60 is 0.5, 0.5. We don't care about the zero, go decimal point. Okay, 0.5. Now I have to find the travel time and add those two numbers together. So how do I find the travel time? Well, they don't give it to me in the problem, but they give me all the pieces of information I need to find the travel time. So I do my D street triangle, or my daylight savings time triangle, and I know that if I want to find time, the formula will be distance divided by speed equals time. I don't have to remember the formulas. I just have to remember that using the triangle will tell me which formula to use. So I'm going to write those words. Distance divided by speed equals time. More specifically, travel time. So distance, how do I find the distance? Well, I simply plot the two places on the chart. Okay, here's the one place. I already plotted it just to save some time here. Okay, and there is my travel spot, or where I'm going to. I measured the distance over here on the scale of latitude. It looks like it's 5.2 miles. Okay, so I'm going to put 5.2 into the problem. 5.2 miles divided by the speed. So they gave me the speed in the problem. Okay, it says I'm going 9.3 knots, so 5.2, 9.3, okay, so 5.2 miles, okay, divided by 9.3 is my speed, equals 0.55 tenths of an hour. I'm just going to use the first two decimals, okay? So 0.55 tenths. That's about a half an hour, okay? So I'm going to put that into the problem. 0.55. And then I'm simply going to add those two numbers together. All right, so I've got my start time, and now I'm going to add my travel time. So I'm going to take my 23.5 plus 0.55, and that's going to give me 24 hours and 05 tenths of an hour. Well, there's a couple things you got to think about first off, okay? This is not 24 hours and 5 minutes. This is 24 hours and 05 tenths of an hour, okay? So we have to change the tenths of an hour back into minutes. So let's do that, okay? So my answer is going to be 24 hours and some number of minutes. So let's take the 0.05 and multiply the tenths of an hour by 60 to turn them into minutes. Okay, gives me 3 minutes. So my answer is 24:03. That's 24 hours and 3 minutes. But think about what time is 2400. That's midnight. So would we write midnight as 2400? Okay, well, maybe, but more correctly, you would write midnight as 0000. Okay, and this happens to be 3 minutes past midnight, so it's really 0003 because again, time in the 24-hour format is always written as a 4-digit number. So there's 0 hours and 3 minutes. So the correct time is 0003, and let's see if we got an answer close to that. All right, we've got 0005. Okay, point 0.05 times 60 is 3 minutes. So I'm just going to stand by my time. My distance might have been off by a little bit, might have been a little bit short. That would have increased the time, maybe given me an extra 2 minutes. Okay, but still by far the closest answer. So number 3 should be, this is number 3, should be Bravo.